Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our BallySpring run here. Going for our start from scratch, start from nothing run here. And we are just finishing up a contract I believe we started in the last episode. So I've got everything already built up. Already taken a couple loads, as you can see. We're already at 82% for the contract. So let me just get these. We'll get one more load down there. That should finish the contract, I believe. And then we will be able to use the rest of this silage for our own profits, which will be nice. If you are watching my videos literally as they come out, then there probably was like a one-day gap, I think. I've actually been sick for the better part of the past week. So thankfully I did have a bit of a stockpile queued up that I was able to kind of keep it going for a while, but I just wasn't quite able to get well enough quite in time to be able to not miss any of the farming simulator content. So I think I missed one day, but if you're watching this after the fact, that you probably don't even notice. But I did want to touch on one thing while I am driving this down to the market. We got to go all the way down to this bottom right hand corner down here. We've been here at least once or twice before, so pretty long distance. But anyway, one thing I wanted to touch on was contract equipment. I unintentionally misspoke, or maybe I just totally forgot myself. I honestly know why I would have said this or alluded to this, but you can 100% use contract equipment on other contracts. I've done it all the time. I mean, you can go look at any of my saves, my Let's Plays for Farming Simulator. I frequently will grab, like, for example, like a harvesting contract. I'll grab the one that has the biggest harvester and then just go use it on other contracts so that I can, you know, make the most of the, you know, that investment or whatever. So I 100% know that you can use contracts equipment on other contracts. Now, what you cannot do, and I think this is where my brain was at, but I think I just said the wrong thing, or maybe I just thought, I don't know, is that you cannot use contract equipment on your own fields. You can use like tractors and I think like trailers and stuff like that, because there's no real way for them to, I think, know that, hey, that trailer's not supposed to be here, you know, type of thing. But you can't use like the actual equipment like harvesters and plows and cultivators and things of that nature. So there is some equipment you can use on your own fields. Most of it you cannot. So I think that's where my brain was at, but I think I was saying the wrong thing. Now, with all that being said, sorry, I should probably drive straight. With all that being said, I actually think what I want to do is enforce personal restriction in this game where we cannot use contract equipment on other contracts. Well, specifically, we cannot use one person's contract equipment on other contracts. Because I think part of the whole joy that I'm having with this game and kind of how I have it set up is this whole idea of a reputation system with the other farmers on the map. And so in my mind, if I borrow from, you know, one guy, like the guy we're doing the contract for right now, I should not be able to use his equipment on somebody else's field. That feels, I don't know, something feels wrong about that to me based on the kind of the spirit of what we're trying to do here. I can use his equipment on his own field, so if I just wanted to lease from one of his fields and then use that for all of his fields, that should be fine in my opinion. But as far as using his mowing equipment for other mowing contracts, well, we haven't earned the reputation with those guys yet. So unless we had our own equipment, I think we are not allowed to do those contracts still. So that's the way I'm going to go about it. Hopefully that fits the spirit of what we're trying to do here. But technically, I am able to use... what's the guy's name that we're doing this contract for? I suddenly forgot his name. Technically, I can use Tom McKnight's equipment on Dylan Malloy's field here, but I'm going to enforce that restriction myself because I like the idea of building up that reputation with Dylan Malloy, and at that point is when we can do his contracts with his equipment. Again, unless we get our own equipment, and then we can do whatever we want, right? So I think that's how we're going to go with it. Hopefully you guys are okay with that, and that'll be good. All right, so there's the contract done. We actually sold a little bit of the bales already as well. There's our 30% discount on future field purchase with Tom McKnight. So we're almost at max. I think I've got it set so the max is 50%. So we're actually pretty close to the max with him. But the rest of his silage we can take wherever we want to. In fact, where would be the best place to take that? Preferably not all the way back down here. Looks like the BallySpring Mart, which is up there by the field itself. So that should be fine. We'll take it the rest of it to the BallySpring Mart. It's not that much of a difference one way or the other, but that's okay. All right, I think I'm actually going to get the rest of this stuff moved over on my own time. I'll bring you guys back once we're transporting the last load to the market. All right, we're heading back to pick up the last load, I believe. And we will be able to get a little bit of money off this. Almost 4,000 bucks per load. It's not too bad. Somehow it worked out that we have exactly 6 bills left over here. All right, let's go drop this off, and we are done. I think this is this all the Tom McKnight contracts? Let's take a look in a minute. Come on, little truck, you can do it. Let's go. Up this little hill. Oh, wait. Hello. Has this been here the whole time? I did not see this before. Huh. Alright, well, we said we were going to collect them as we found them. I'm not going to go out of my way, but if I see them, I saw that one. I haven't seen it before now. I've been past this corner quite a bit. Stay on the road. Got a little too much momentum coming down the hill. Meep. Excuse me. All right, there we go. 38.50, not bad. All right, let's check out the contracts. Make sure we don't have any more Tom McKnight contracts. Don't think we do. Lots of Brendan Tracy, though. I mean, if we could ever get his unlocked, he's got quite a few fields. Several of these guys have a lot of fields. Just gotta get a few more of their stuffs done. Do have a harvesting contract here for Seamus Duffy we could pick up. The sugar beets one and a sunflowers. Obviously, we're not gonna do the sugar beets, but we could do the sunflowers. There's another potato one. Can't do the plowing or anything like that. I mean, although... No, we don't have a tractor or anything right now, so we couldn't do that. And I'm not going to ignore... I'm going to ignore these supply transport ones. These are just not really... It's another mod that I have that I probably should just turn off because I don't think it's ever really going to be valuable to us. But no, taking this harvesting one is probably a good idea. Get us another tick with Mr. Seamus Duffy here. I don't know. Have we done any of his yet? I don't think we have. But let me go grab his. And we'll turn in this other one up here. And Seamus Duffy. This is field 93. Which is... Oh yeah, it's right here. In fact, that might be the one we did at the beginning, isn't it? Yeah, Seamus Duffy. Yeah, so we've already done one with his, so this will be our second one with him, right next to the shop. So it'll be an easy one to knock out. Where does this drop off at? Drops off up here. Perfect. Okay, cool. Well, let's go grab our harvester, and we need to switch out for the other header. Up to 64,000 bucks. That's not bad at all. Pretty happy with that. Whoa. These guys just phased through the wall. Well, they are phasing through the wall going to the cemetery. So I think those guys might be ghosts. Which does mean I don't have to stop for them, right? I can just keep driving. I think that's how that works. This will be our second contract with Seamus Duffy here. So what did I set it to? 3 contracts? And we can start leasing equipment from them. So one more and we're good to go with him. That'd be nice. Sorry, dude. I'm just going to pretend that all the people on this map are ghosts. Because they just like to walk in front of me all the time. Assuming we can sneak in through here, maybe? I'm actually not sure. No. Where's the entrance to this place? Let's see. Can we see it on the map? I mean, it could be back here or it could be over here. I don't really see an entrance. That's all wall right there. It's gotta be through this other field back here, then, is my guess. It's not. It'll be easy to get through here. Come on. You can do it. We got it. Sorry that we're driving on your field, but we don't have much choice, my friend. Unless I'm just missing where this thing is. There it is. Okay. I was going to say, it's like, it's got to be around here somewhere. There's got to be a way in. Alright. Just get it started in this direction. Just a couple rounds of border here, and then we'll go from there. I don't think this hill will be too steep, so I should be good. Good run here. Actually, not sure how much money we're going to want to have saved up before we buy our first field. I think as far as equipment's concerned, we will probably buy that as we're able to, because it'll help us do the contracts, right, for cheaper and things like that, or do more of them, things of that nature. But as far as the fields themselves, you know, that's an investment, and once we buy the field, then we got to start getting the return on that investment. You know, it's different. You know, return on a piece of equipment, just go do 10 contracts or whatever, you know, 5 contracts, and you've paid it off. But return on a piece of field, you know, you got to start getting that crop coming in, and that's where we have to start deciding what kind of crop we're going to be running and all that kind of stuff. It's really going to be interesting to see how we're going to play this out. Obviously, if we buy one of the fields that's part of a farm package, then there might be animals that help dictate what direction we go with the field itself. So that's most likely the direction we're going to go, but we'll have to save a bit more money for that, because those are a bit more expensive than just going and buying a one-off field somewhere. All right, well, let me go ahead and get a little bit more further along, I should say, with this field, and I will bring you guys back in a bit. All right, we're back. I have brought the truck over to the shop. We're going to go ahead and get it filled up with fuel, and we might as well, while we're here, get it all repaired up. We've got to get the sides back up on the trailer anyway. So while we're parked over here, we might as well repair everything and get that all taken care of. So it's only $742 to repair that. That sounds good to me. $560 for that one. That's actually not that bad. We will go ahead and customize you and go with, I think the 8,000 capacity should be fine. I don't know if, I mean, we could go all the way up to 1,200, but, or 12,000, I should say, but I don't know that our truck can pull that anyway. So I think this is fine. We'll just go ahead and stick with that. It doesn't cost us any extra anyway, because we've already paid for that. Well, I say pay for that. That's how we bought the trailer at the beginning, as a double decker here with the 8,000 liters. I mean, I guess we're just driving across the field. I mean, I don't know what else we could do at this point. We could try and skirt the outside edge, I suppose, but I think at some point we're just going to have to accept that we're driving across fields to be able to get to some of these fields. There's only be a couple loads here of... Looks like we might be finished with one more round of the harvester. So we're taking this to which one? The bottom one, okay. Oh, I meant to clean out this trailer because it's pretty dirty. We'll have to clean it. We'll clean it out tomorrow, I guess, or the beginning of the day or something. All right, let's go get this load dropped off and we'll go from there. Oh no! What just happened? That was weird. I think it just tabbed out for some... Why would it tab out? I'm not touching anything except my key, my controller. Really strange. Alright, whatever. No big deal, but a little peculiar. All right, this dropped off and we are good to go from there. Not bad. We'll get this done. Like I said, it'll only take us a couple loads and we'll be good to go. Yeah, I think I'm going to put a cut in there. I mean, it's a little bit early. I usually go about 25 minutes, but we're at 23. That's close enough. And as you can tell, I have my dinner in the background. I just realized. But, so I need to eat my dinner anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, I will be having this field basically finished up. And we'll probably be ready to move on to another month / another day and go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you. And I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.